Good morning. This is Tim Arnson. I'm going to make a video today on pruning rows of Sharon in the fall. Did a real heavy pruning on them this year. They were getting in too tall, and I had to use a ladder to prune a number of them. I'm not getting any younger, so that was pretty hard. So I think this will work out real good. I want it kind of a bonsai situation anyway, and I've got the thickness of the stems to where I think this is going to work out real good. It was quite a bit of work for the last few days. Luckily I had a little help from a college student, Kevin. So let's look around. So this may look real radical what I did, but I wanted a shorter plant. They were getting a 10-foot tall, even taller when I pruned them each fall. So I'm going to try to keep them between 5 and 8 foot. I've been wanting to do this for a few years, and finally got the courage to go ahead and try it. Luckily, like I say, I had a little help, so took advantage of it. Pruned the roses in this little circular area. Been meaning to spray for weeds, but this is winter. Not too concerned about how it looks right now. By the way, last year, December 2nd, it was -4 degrees in central Kentucky. This year it was 53 at 9 a.m. So my goodness, what a difference. They say you can't have purple martins houses within 40 to 60 foot of trees. That's not true around here. They're full up every year. How about this mess? I sprayed where I wanted to cut first, especially when Kevin was doing the cutting. I did half of this myself and he did the other half. But you can kind of see how this is set up. It'll be fine. I've fooled around with these rows of Sharon enough to I know what you're going to get. This one over here that you can see, it was topped about probably a year or two ago. I'll get a little closer. I mean, I didn't prune it. I topped it. And you can kind of see how they just sprout everywhere. They're a tough plant. Here's one that was pruned real hard a couple years ago, and I just pruned it hard again. This one here was so disfigured that I just left maybe a foot on it. Within 1 year it did that, and it's going to be a beautiful little bonsai by the time I'm done with it. This was the biggest one. It was crazy. You'd have to get a tall ladder just to prune it. So this time I decided enough of that. Let's take a whole lot off, and that's a whole lot right there. So anyway, we'll walk on over to the butterfly garden, see what's going on here. On the way, this is a rose garden used to be a rose garden, still is in a way, with daylilies and iris planted amongst it. Wonderful. It turned out wonderful. And I just weed eat them in the fall. I did a little research. Everybody says it's fine. And looks like heck right now, but you know, this is winter. So here's the butterfly garden. And same situation. It started out without any Rose of Sharon, and I propagated most of these myself, you know, 15 years ago. So it's got a little bit of everything. And here's a big clump of oriental lilies. That's the smell good ones. I'll bet they got 7 foot tall last year. So they'll come back strong. So anyway, same situation here as what we did. So anyway, this is where I make my dirt, because you got to have good dirt to grow plants good. This is my help. Name is Kevin.
Hey guys.
Tell me a little about yourself, Kevin.
So I'm from Italy, and just got the opportunity to meet him at the golf course, and since then we just asked me to help him, and since then we've been bonding each other and just make a good job out here.
Man, he's been the best. He only available for, you know, a short period. Once he gets his master's in business management, and he's on golf scholarship right now. So that's about the end of that. That's the burn pit where all the wood's going to go. Hope this was of some help. This is the lower side of this big garden. Pretty nice setup on those gourd houses. Whole lot of stuff. I talked a little bit about making dirt. That sounds kind of funny, but here's what I do. I have a friend of mine deliver wood chips, and it can be pine, it can be hardwood, anything. He dumps it, and there's a whole lot of it here. Then that was last year, about in 2 years, maybe 3, you get this situation right here. I don't know if you can see that, but that is pretty much a lot of dirt with some wood chips mixed in. And they mix wood chips in commercial mulching material or organic material. So anyway, then in about 3 or 4 years, you get this situation right here. And just this morning, I guess it was yesterday, that is going to help any plant that is grown. Instead of just sticking something in the garden when you plant a plant, mix it 50-50 with this kind of stuff, and you'll be growing good. So anyway, it's just been a lifesaver for me, because I couldn't have afforded all the stuff that I have to put in with plants when they're planted to make them healthy and grow well. See ya. So, to get things to decompose rapidly, you need brown and you need green. That could be leaves, needles for the green, wood chips, anything for the brown. Grass clippings would be green. So, what I do to even enhance this, I put on nitrogen, granular nitrogen fertilizer, whether it be 20-00, 10-00, whatever. So without the green is what gives you the nitrogen for decomposition. So whether or not I got green in the brown, in the wood chip piles, doesn't matter. I sprinkle pretty liberally nitrogen, and that will double the decomposition rate of the wood chips. So that's kind of what really helps me out on this. Forgot that earlier, so keep that in mind if you want stuff to decompose rapidly and make some good dirt. We piled a really good old mulch. On this bed, we just grow tons of kale and tomatoes, basically, and a few herbs. Anyway, that stuff needs to be tilled in, hopefully tomorrow. And that bed filled up and tilled in also. And walk over here. This is where we put that mulch near the burn bed today. We'll finish off spreading it on the other parts. So awfully cheap and good mulch. Man, it makes the stuff grow. So I just thought I'd show you kind of some of the end products of what we've been up to. See ya. Okay, this is the next day. Okay, take a quick little walk to the first garden, and it even looks better, I think. I guess you would say it has, to me, good bones at this stage. You get kind of a better view when I get over here. Well, I think it's going to look great. Can't wait. Today is December the 5th, and it's pretty well all mulched in. You can kind of see the difference that the mulch makes in the appearance, and you kind of see the what's been going on with the pruning, how it has some pretty good potential.